There are 7 Islamic prophecies that confirm Islam is the one true religion. Once you hear these prophecies, it will be impossible for you to deny Islam is the one true religion. Let me prove it to you. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, predicted in an authentic hadith that humans would compete in constructing the world's tallest buildings. Look at New York, Shanghai, Dubai, all of these major cities, they're all building skyscrapers everywhere. Currently, Saudi Arabia is preparing to build a new skyscraper that will be the world's tallest building, taller than the Burj Khalifa. This is a prophecy that's a sign of the end of times. How could Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, possibly know any of that unless it was divine intervention and God telling him? The Prophet also said that music would be everywhere and it would be impossible for us to avoid it. You can't go anywhere nowadays without encountering music. Gyms have music, restaurants have music. Every car comes from a stereo that plays music. Even modern churches, which are supposed to be places of worship, have music. And this goes even a step further with the invention of headphones. Headphones literally make it so there's music everywhere and you cannot hear a single thing except the music. And this is exactly what Prophet Muhammad predicted would happen. In another authentic hadith, Prophet Muhammad said that people would be wearing clothes, but it's like they're naked. Look at every beach in America. People are wearing clothes, but they're pretty much showing everything. Look at modern gym wear. Yes, it's clothes, but it's so tight on your skin, you're showing your entire figure like you're naked. You have Western societies that put underwear models all over the TV and our newspapers. Women go to raves practically wearing their underwear. In America, during Halloween, young men and women dress up in the most scandalous, provocative clothes, showing everything. This is another sign of the end of times. Another prophecy that he predicted that absolutely blows my mind is he predicted that knowledge would disappear and ignorance would spread. Look at what's happening with all of the Western media. People no longer trust these major news networks because they've been lying for years. The average person from the UK, Canada, or America doesn't even know who they can trust to get their news from. Then look at how fast lies spread on social media. We have AI where we no longer even know what's real or not. And despite having the internet with vast amounts of information and access to knowledge, people are dumber than they've ever been. People are losing the ability to critically think for themselves and they have to use ChatGPT every single day for the most basic things. The saddest prophecy which has come true is the prophecy where Muhammad tells us we'll have an increase in the amount of people that are killed. This means he predicted we would have more wars, more terrorism, and more violent crimes throughout the entire world. And unfortunately, we're seeing this prophecy unfold everywhere. America has school shootings every single week. People are getting killed left, right, and center for absolutely no reason. France and the UK have someone get stabbed every single day. Countries are bombing each other at higher rates than we've ever seen in history. And entire ethnicities and cities are being wiped out in the name of justice and war. Another very sad prophecy that has come true is the widespread use of alcohol. Muhammad, in an authentic hadith, said one of the signs of the end of times is that the amount of people who are drunk would increase in numbers. Currently, there are 273,000 deaths every single year just from drunk driving. 85% of adults in America have tried alcohol. A kid in his 20s right now is raised that having a good time is going out on the weekend and drinking with your buddies. And the worst part of this is that degeneracy is starting to make its way to Muslim countries. Places like Dubai now sell alcohol in their bars and clubs to anybody who walks in. And in the entirety of history, alcohol has never once been this commonly used. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, also predicted the widespread practice of sexual immorality. And look at the modern world today. Pornography is one of the biggest industries ever. Currently, 1 out of every 50 women in America sell their body online to make money. This is so sad, but unfortunately it's true. People are swiping on dating apps like Tinder just to find someone to hook up with, have sex with, and they don't even know them and they have zero shame about it. Adultery has become completely normalized on every single movie and every single TV series that's shown to young children. There are even entire websites and companies built around helping married people cheat on their spouse. Music videos are full of naked men and women glorifying indecency. Everywhere you look, sex is being sold. And what I need you to understand is none of these prophecies are lucky guesses. These prophecies are coming from a man who was not formally educated. He didn't even know how to read or write. And he lived in the middle of the desert. And the craziest part is he has predicted to a T how modern society works. And what I told you is only a fraction of the prophecies that he has predicted and have come true. There are dozens more just like them that would blow your mind just as much as the 7 I just told you. So my question for you, with all of these miracles, these miraculous miracles, how do you not yet see that Islam is the truth and the only way?